Fine. Week 3. Alright, so be right back, bud.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hold on, my phone is going nuts here. Let's turn that all the way down real quick. Hopefully everybody can hear me alright, not too much background noise. Welcome to WPL and our lovely veteran series here. And we will be getting qualifying underway shortly. Oh, no. No, I'm still on here. He put up the is live right now. I didn't realize everybody ready to up. I was messaging you back.
Well, no, the reason why I was asking is because if I gotta jump back in the stream, I can jump back in the stream, because if he's not able to work the camera and stuff.
Yeah, he's not, but he said be back in like 10 minutes at that. So it's up to you. I was just messaging you back on it.
Go ahead and send him.
Alrighty. Oh, here.
Alright, we're live with the veterans tonight, coming in after their division races. Kevin is now getting going. An interesting stack up with these ones. 2, 4, I think we have 6 veterans on. No, for right now. A couple of them not here yet.
Like if D-Highs runs how he usually does, it'd be a fight between Hambone and D-Highs.
Well, I don't know, because remember last time we showed up at this track in reverse last season, it came between Toxic and D-Highs. It's a track that Toxic knows very well. He enjoys this track. So.
And he's kind of telling Hambone to get out the way. He's faster, and D-Highs caught Hambone, or caught Toxic. So they did not give each other too much room, it don't look like. It said Toxic loves this track, and he jumped. Oh, Kevin decided to jump up there.
Alright, so I was actually thinking here for a second, so fun, and AJ, due to some life issues last season, wasn't able to race last season, so we haven't seen AJ on this track in a while. And I know the longer run, AJ does like to hunt people down.
Yes, he's sneaky like that. Either he hunts them down or he runs away at the beginning.
Ramrod out here with the fast lap so far.
This veteran series is pretty stacked for the series. A lot of quick races.
They're pretty competitive between each other, so. Coming into this week, you have AJ, I do believe, leading the points. AJ and Ramrod have been pretty close so far. dun, 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 dun. Of course it's easy. It's not quite a lot to please. Yeah, we have AJ leading the Class A Series points coming into this week. He is 7 points ahead of Ramrod, 10 points ahead of Kevin. Fourth is Hambone, 11 behind. Toxic's fifth, 13. Tied with Beehives is 14 behind. Then you have McWorm and Boogie.
And as you were speaking, AJ, he had jumped up, took the fast lap, and Car Ramrod took it back right after.
Now, if you look at these times, I mean, they're not far off each other. So
I was just looking at that 0.3, 0.3, 0.4 right there, the 0.4.
and Toxic just took the fast lap. On the last lap, comes through and pulls off the fast lap so far.
So far.
Oh, AJ came close, but Toxic pulls off fast qualifier for race 1. Nice. AJ barely off the time. Ramrod sitting right there as well. Hambone, I'm sure, just hasn't had much time. I know he was trying to figure out a tune for this one, so we'll see where we can get with that. So see if Ham needs to make any adjustments or whatnot as we get ready to send him underway, as Soul Pun has lobby issues duties to get the qualifying order. Okay, well, I think he's got the lobby set.
Okay. With the DNS there we had last series, should I keep it on normal? Left it on normal for qualifying.
Dry Town is your track you gotta worry about the most. And the more...
This should be better. And getting more consistent.
Right.
I should say, not better.
And my phone doesn't know what it's doing every time I try to do something.
Gotta love and hate technology all at the same time.
Add a random in here. Boogie ran last week, and man, he threw down some good runs, didn't he?
He did, and he was out on the move there. If the temp ever loads in, they'll be kicked.
So, now D-High's, I know he's not much of an A-class runner, so I think we might see more out of him in the second race. But rest assured, I'm sure we'll see him up there giving a shot for this front run. So
That I'm sure we will. So, and that drag sleigh is something different if you haven't drove it.
How are you feeling about tonight?
Hey, we got two of my favorite cars and two of my favorite tracks. I'm excited. Semi-pro men, I know what hits them tonight.
Well, first, yeah, and I was looking at where that placed you in points, and I mean, you got your work cut out for you. So
yeah, and a couple very, very fast people in semi-pro that I got to deal with.
Oh yeah, you got to deal with Texas and Saturn. It's gonna
Yes.
Because Soul Pun, your whole semi-pro division is just gonna be wild as time goes.
I know they hear both of us in here, so just to let y'all know our official in the lobby is Sierra for the night. Take care of them guys in there. So, who you think's gonna take this then?
I think this one is going to be a toss-up. I mean, I think you're going to see Toxic fighting up front. AJ has definitely shown he's going to be strong. But Kevin is one I think you're going to have to watch later in the race. He likes to come on strong. So, I'm gonna give Toxic a good shout on this one. I think if he can hold it together, he's going to be hard to beat here.
I was gonna say AJ's the same. He likes to get down and dirty towards the end. Well, not dirty, but he gets in there. And it looks like we are green now. Oh, AJ on 2. He saves it. Lost a couple spots, but I'll see him getting back up there.
And I do believe Ramrod is your automatic driver in this race, so AJ, I do believe, runs manual clutch. Kevin runs manual clutch, I do believe. Toxic, he's just regular manual.
So not quite. He still has that little bit of a hiccup in between the shifts. Oh, Kevin, I think Toxic saved him.
It's a very good possibility. Oh,
Oh,
AJ!
AJ.
He got the fence.
Yes, that is why I kind of put myself as a pace car and ran around the track real quick trying to take things out for him.
It's alright, I'm sure AJ he'll get back up there, he'll push it.
He's that type of driver that he will.
As Ramrod gets himself a little bit of a breathing room, but I'm sure Toxic's not going to let it get too far.
You got D-Highs breathing down his neck also. And their times are right there for them three. You got 48.3, 48.52, 48.58.
This car has a really unique way of coming off that last corner. So you land and it can pull you to the inside and give you a nice set off the straightaway, or you get the dreaded push that takes you all the way to the outside wall, and it sucks because it's you kill your speed on the end of the last of the lap, and it just carries over to kind of hurting your lap for the next lap.
And it makes it having the speed into that first turn. As you guys had just gotten that bad bounce that we were talking about and almost caught that wall going towards pit road.
I think Toxic just beat his qualifying time.
And yes, he did. Nobody was under a 47.1.
Oh, Toxic, bad bounce off it. Ooh, a little hot coming out of the corner and got some air.
But nobody involved in it besides himself.
It's giving Ramrod some clean air out there.
Yeah,
Anything can happen. D-High's in hunt mode right now.
I made it back,
Run down
sorry.
Ramrod.
My bad.
I'm sorry.
You're
The
all
commentator has returned.
Alright. Apologize for that. Had to go get a little bit of money, you know, gotta pay them bills. That guy doesn't wait for
A
anybody too.
fearless
So when he
leader.
says, "Come get the money," you better come get it. So I apologize for that.
Toxic's still holding on to that fast lap right now. He's got plenty of laps. He's just got to get it back in the zone. As Kevin, I don't know if he rolled or got the wall, but he got some damage. Oh, AJ. AJ is caught back up with the pack. I think he was on a blazing lap there and checked out of it hard, not to T-bone Kevin. Toxic's trying to hunt D-Highs back down. Looks like he's finding his groove again.
Right now it's just up there, cruising along. It seems like. Looks like he's running
Boy.
a 5 gear.
It's very possible.
Because he wasn't shifting out of third until almost 100 mile an hour. That should be a 5 gear.
My question is which one's gonna get in the groove and turn up that 46?
They're all pretty close. Anything can happen.
Rookie. We had 2 and rookie get pretty close to getting there.
D-Highs is gonna start kicking it down. He knows Toxic's coming, so.
Yep, he's gonna have to start hitting the gas. That's for sure. Toxic has got that good lap time going. Looks like with the consistency. Campbell and Kevin are back there working on each other.
D-Highs just ran a 46.834. He's in catch and run away mode.
Ooh.
Catch the leader, but run away from Toxic.
Yeah, absolutely. He's seen them lap times posted, and he was like, wait a minute, I got the fast guy behind me and the leader in front of me. What do I do? Well, better hit the gas.
It's your only option at this point.
Right. Weld it to the floor.
And as we see, AJ is caught up to him and Kevin. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
we're gonna have a
suspension
good battle
damage
going
for
on.
Riding on that rail a little bit.
Yeah, he did too. He's at a yellow now.
Ramrod gets the wall coming out of the final turn.
Ooh. Oh, he's in yellow suspension as well now. You know, suspension won't have too much to play with everything unless they start getting crazy. He's in that consistency mode right here, just trying to be defensive, but also still be fast.
Yeah, there's plenty of laps. So
Absolutely.
if he gets into that groove where he starts running them times, he picks up a couple tenths of a second a lap, he might just be able to run down Ramrod.
Yeah.
That
It's probably throwing him for a loop, not being able to do 200 practice laps.
You gotta go, oh, as we say that, D-Highs gets that inner guardrail.
I was just about to say that as he cuts his wall.
That allows Toxic to catch back up.
He's definitely not trying to let Ramrod run away with it. He does got a decent lead going, though. He's definitely working for it. He's got to be awfully consistent though, in order to stay in front of these lap times, too, though.
Kevin's gotten himself down to a 47.167.
It's like Ham's the only one up there in a 48, but he's right there knocking on 47's door.
Yeah. He's been having a little trouble.
Oh, he gets a little bit wide, almost kisses the ambulance wall, and AJ goes around Ham.
AJ's getting that bad front bounce that I was talking about, where he just can't come off that final corner as consistently smooth as he wants. And he pushes
Kevin's
by
finally
Ramrod
figuring
with a
it out, it looks
mistake.
like.
He
Ooh.
goes off of turn 2.
And
Right.
Kevin's looked like he's
I'm
finally
sorry.
getting a hold of things, too. He's coming around that first corner like a beast. He just held very good time through that.
This is going to group your top 3 up here.
And we got Ramrod with the orange suspension and yellow. So we'll see what happens with it. Is he going to slow him down now?
Toxic also has a yellow suspension.
D-Highs is the only one in the top 3. Oh, Toxic hard. Oh, that's a killer. Needs these two out front to start battling to be able to get that time made up for that wall smack. As I was saying before Toxic got the wall, D-Highs is the only one in the top 3 without any component damage at this time.
And he's at the same
Toxic still
walls
trying to
on the
reel them
two.
in, not trying to let them out of the way. They're all gapping out a little bit now. Looks like D-Highs, you know, they got a little bit of a space in between everyone now.
AJ has broke down to a 47 home 35.
Yeah, we got some fast times going now. Everyone's starting to pick it up. Ooh, Ramrod just pulls down a 46 right there. His fastest lap of the night. After that little mistake, he knew he had to hit the gas.
Very close. Top 2 very close in time there.
Absolutely.
Nah, all 3 of the top 3 just improved their time. Well, D-Highs had a 46.8, but Ramrod down to a 46.8 and Toxic down to a 47.19.
Oh,
So all 3 of them right now are trying to step it up to put up a show for this last final few laps.
oh, Ham with a bit of a mishap. Almost gets to the ambulance wall again. He's struggling in that last corner. Or, not last corner, but ambulance corner. My bad.
It's like D-Highs is struggling a little bit in that left-hander. He gets that inside banking and kind of
Okay.
just kills his momentum from hitting to the up and right.
Yeah, our top 3 are all spaced out pretty accurately, almost damn near. you got almost a perfect gap between first, second, third. This almost looks like a qualifying lap.
Oh, Ramrod with him.
Oh! He gets into the wall hard, loses 2 positions.
Slam into his rear.
I was muted. I want to say it, but I was muted on my car controller. And the car
I missed it. I didn't even see it.
Loses it. I was on D-Highs, but I'm trying to keep some of the background noise to a minimum. But
What happened? Did he get loose and just take himself out?
looked like he got a bad bounce.
Oh, that suspension's kicking his ass.
The question is D-High or is Toxic and Car going to actually fight it out, or are they just going to try and run down D-Highs with this minimal amount of laps left?
As clean as Toxic runs, I could imagine Ramrod's going to give him the same amount of friendliness.
46.9, so they're trying.
They're trying, for sure. They're both trying to reel him in. Ramrod's not giving up, and I think Toxic, that's that little bit of a kick in the ass he needed right there.
I think they want to push up to try catching them. It's better not to battle and catch a leader and have a 3-way battle.
For sure. Especially seeing that these laps are narrowing down like this. You know, anything can happen. They might as well go for it now. If you're going to do it, this is the opportunity.
Very much so.
Oh, Ramrod with another mishap. Oh, that suspension's kicking his ass. Oh,
And
Well,
this time
that
I
was
missed it.
that was trying to get into that corner as low as possible to get a nice run through it. And he got that banking and just picked the
for sure. Now he's getting bounced all over the place. Just that little bit of a berm right there before the finish line just sent him for a ride. He barely saved it off of that. Unfortunate for our leader after leading all those laps.
Toxic now not feeling the threat from behind, chasing, getting back up on D-Highs here.
He can definitely focus on the leader now. It's a good breath of clean air for him right there. He ain't got to worry about that bumper humper.
All 3 of your top 3 drivers have been running real strong. AJ, oh, Ramrod
Car
up
with
on his-
another mishap.
That suspension, I'm telling you.
To catch him,
That suspension is just killing him.
Kevin.
It keeps going like this, he may not finish the race.
Yeah, there's a chance that it could happen. We had a couple rookies not even finish.
D-High's only a few car lengths in front of Toxic for the final 2 laps here. Now we got a battle for third.
I actually quite enjoyed this track and this car coming from a rookie. Even though it was an A-class and that's not usually where I shine, I didn't mind it. Rat Attack, he entered a cheat code for the week.
This track just has a beautiful flow to it. If you get
like
that
it.
beautiful flow, it just like it.
I think it's one of my favorites, to be honest. It's a good track.
Coming in the last lap.
Anything can happen now. The pressure's going to be on. Toxic buries it in there fast, makes a little bit of a mishap, slows down, loses some speed.
Real hard.
Seen him coming in fast, so I was thinking something was going to happen. He's trying to reel in that leader.
Trying overdriving it just a little bit.
For sure. But he also knows that he's got to keep that position. That's some good points for him. He needs them. Anything can happen. There's still a couple turns left. D-High is being awfully consistent. Got a decent lead as long as he holds on. Here they come.
Nice bounce.
Yep. D-High is with the win. Toxic second. Looks like can Ramrod hold on? That's wicked suspension damage. His whole car is damaged now. Look at all them colors. Woo! Oh, Ramrod squeaks it through there. Oh, wow. That was, yeah. That was a...
I don't know if Hambone was really comfortable with the track.
I don't think he was as much as all the other racers. I noticed in the ambulance corner of all corners, he was really struggling in that one. He kept continuing through, like almost like he was drifting through the corner a bit. But that just might have something to do with the car. Maybe potentially he had the wrong setup on it. He still did damn good, though. I mean, he was right there in times. I mean, I know it was a second off, but the veterans all threw down a good race. Wish we could just like click on their name and invite them to the party, like through the menu. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Race 1 of the night for the Veteran Series winner, D-High.
Whoa, sweating for that one.
Is your voice shared?
Yeah, I was about to ask that. If any of us had the stream up, I do, but my phone's inside.
See.
You go into your party chat. You go into the party chat, and it should still be.
Yep.
Up in your
I believe yours.
Selection. And it will say
I've heard you before on some of the chats.
You have your phone up, Parker. You can turn your volume up as he talks.
Okay.
Yep. It should be shared.
What about now?
If there's anyone in the chat, could y'all let us know?
See anybody watching? Can we get a comment?
Like, thank Ramrod for that mess up.
What do you think of that race, D-Highs?
My hands were shaking. I was trying my darndest to catch Ramrod. He was checking out there for a minute, man.
Real fortunate luck for you and for him. If you with the suspension, so every time he was catching a little bit of air, it would just throw his car for a ride. I don't know if he caught any angles of him doing that.
Yeah, I seen him doing that. I was having problems myself with that last turn going to the finish line. I smacked it out a while a couple times.
Toxic
that's where I think
letting you get away though. That's for sure.
No, he was reeling in too.
He wasn't going nowhere. I heard his car back there. He was coming. I heard him.
I believe.
I mean, you had the battle on both sides.
I didn't hear you.
You got anything coming up for the next race? I know you're more of a fan of the B-class series.
Is there any specific changes you're going to make, or any little secrets or tips?
No, secret tips. Everybody's going with a tighter suspension I'm not going. I ain't going. My suspension is from 3 or below. I'll just say that.
Okay, that's a little bit of good
Not a
insight
bad,
right there.
not a bad choice with the car that you guys be
I would
running.
I'm
100%
ready.
agree.
I wish this race was Rosenheim because the Drag Slayer loves that track.
Yes, it does.
Anybody
That's what
watching
everyone's
the
been
stream?
mentioning.
We got race 2 coming up here shortly. Parky will be your commentator with the stream. I will be stepping out for the next one. So
All
good
right.
luck to your next race, you guys.
Yep, good luck to you guys. Hopefully them
Thank
suspension
you.
changes and everything works very well. We'll see a sweep for the night.
I don't know about that one, man. They're pretty quick.
We want to see it. We've already
Well,
had one
good
in every
luck,
division now.
yeah. But good luck, man, and we'll hopefully see you here soon, maybe.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Good luck.
Hopefully.
Damn
Thank you.
right. Get her.
I gotta remember the trick. I believe it's me. It is.
Man, I was trying to be fast too, and it was funny. I come around that one corner and I fucking started getting it, and I got a little bit above the speed limit, and I look up, and what was there? Oh, lo and behold, there was a cop chilling on the other road. I was like, oh, oops.
So, what do you think will be the difference here for the races on this track? You've already raced, so what do you think's
I
gonna be
think
the
we might see a little
difference?
bit more conservativeness out of this track and car, just because. I mean, well, isn't it on normal?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I was
because
trying to
that
look
would be a
something up. I
concerning thing
apologize.
about damage. That's the only really thing I would take into play. But I mean, on normal damage, there's really nothing you can't not do. I mean, you could bury this fucker in a corner as long as you're not trying to corner bomb somebody. But I think we should see some good racing and people potentially just trying to go all out.
Well, as we know, this car is difficult to control, and I don't like to turn with those big
Oh
old
yeah,
giant slicks in the
especially in the
back and
C.
those tiny drag cars.
It felt like I
Yes,
had a four
unfortunately
banger
for
in my
you.
car. I need a V8 desperately in mine. That 4-cylinder wasn't cutting it. It is a little bit of a tricky track for this car in particular, I would say. I'm curious. You got any predictions
Alrighty,
on somebody you think's gonna? What do you think?
like I
Anybody
said,
you're
we
voting
know
for?
D-High's already likes this car. He enjoys racing B class.
Okay,
I
okay.
believe I have actually seen AJ run this car just outside of things.
No shit.
And I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Car Ramrod has also. So, I mean, we got a
Yeah, I
lot
think
of.
I'm gonna just go for. I mean, not really a long shot by any means, but I'm gonna say Ramrod. I'm just gonna try to say one person
I
this
got
time.
you. I messed up.
Oh,
Well,
did
hopefully
you?
these guys don't beat each other up. Yes, I left it unrealistic
Oops.
on accident and realized it too late and went to change it when then come to stop the timer.
Oh
Oh, and
shoot.
they're hitting each other. Don't do that.
Oh shoot.
Car hit one of them.
Oh, it's only on the qualifying at least though. They might have realized right after that, like, ouch, that hurt.
I'm sure they did. I tried to hit the timer. I realized it late because the track didn't change. Like, wait a minute.
Oops, something ain't right here.
So, on stream, I apologize to my drivers here.
Yep.
I am being a little bit bad of a host tonight.
We're still working out the kinks. We're not perfect by any means. But that's what makes it fun.
I mean, look what I did in Rookie Series. I forgot to take it off qualifying for y'all to run 20 laps.
Yeah. Oops.
So, I mean,
Well, hey, it happens. We've all been there. Imagine if I was trying to run the lobby.
I do have anything about going on here. A lot to watch out for and do.
Oh yeah,
Things should
absolutely.
settle down and Well,
Kind of curious to see
I
how
never
they'll
said
if
it.
they may get more streamlined on number two, like make it a little bit easier for us and a little bit more user friendly, possibly.
Oh, maybe. Oh, you got kicked out?
Right.
Yeah, how are you the owner of the league and you got kicked out of
You just
your
got
own
booted.
race?
Got
Go on, good. You're better at
D-Highs.
commentating.
He's got our number one fast time right now,
I'm just watching these lap
36.84.
times.
Then Ramrod with a 36.89.
Look at the three people I mentioned.
Yeah, we
Well,
got
you
some
can't tell
battling
who.
going on.
Can't tell toxic when we get
I
along.
thought you came in here because of the accidental discrepancy in the track. Huh?
I didn't change something.
What?
They're still unrealistic right now.
Whoopsies.
Well, I said it, and then we watched. Oh, Toxic probably realized it now.
Right now, at
Car
least it was
backed up
qualifying.
into handbound.
Kevin puts down a good 37-1.
They're all within range of each other.
They are for sure. Some good racing going on. Oh, AJ
I'm
just
off
throws
the
it down.
handbound.
New leader,
I told you.
36-7.
AJ, D-Highs, and Car Around. I've watched all three of these guys drive this car just in public lobbies to drive it.
That's
Along with
insane.
myself.
Because I just now unlocked the car for shits and giggles, and then didn't have enough credits to do anything to it. It was one we didn't use last season, so I never bothered unlocking it.
What?
We didn't use this, did we?
No, but you don't unlock because it comes with one of the DLCs.
I mean, buying it, yeah. I had to buy it, and then I never used it, so I didn't have the performance parts, is what I meant. You know? Like, I didn't go through and buy the B-class motor. And, my dumbass, I probably spent my credits on something I shouldn't have. So, here I was in a C-class.
D-Highs. D-Highs with that fast lap.
He came back around in the end. I was impressed. I can't believe he was able to... He was able to overtake AJ. I thought AJ was going to hold on to it, but D-High said, think again.
They're probably wondering what changed.
Yeah.
We'll see if they even noticed.
Freaked them all out. Start changing more shit. That's it.
Slick, yeah, Slick's a semi. Yeah, Slick, what happened? They kicked him?
Yeah, it did. They did. They did. They both kicked him.
Assholes, what? A bunch of assholes up in there.
He must have did something. He's still getting more kicks. Here, I'll help.
Yeah, but they started with look, two of our officials kicking him.
Hey, I was just getting in on the fun.
So, who do you guys got taking this?
After
You guys
seeing
take
that,
something
I mean, I
on
know
the
there
drum.
is a lot of racing, and it's going to be different when they're all bunched up compared to in qualifying. I'm still going to stick with what I was voting for in qualifying. I'll say Car Ramrod.
I don't know on this one, so I can't.
It's a bit of a flip of a coin here. I mean, they're so close in times.
I'm gonna go with the possibility of AJ. But I
Yeah.
think Kevin is due. I think he's got to come through mentally, but I'm going to stick
Okay.
with AJ on this one.
It's a good, interesting aspect on that one.
36s, and he usually gets faster during the race too, so we could see that drop down a little bit.
And especially with most of these racers not having as much practice time as normal, I'm pretty sure that the guys are just now going to start getting comfortable, especially with seeing more and more laps.
Yeah, I'd say about
Jesse
lap
Temple
10,
says he
you
can
really gotta
only
start
see
controlling.
start line. Oh, it was probably at the beginning of the stream. That was probably when I had
Yes.
control of it. Apologize for that.
I had to slow down and redo that and had to switch up.
Yep, the stream should
Come
be
back
all
into
fixed
the
up now.
stream.
We had a bit of a hiatus I had to go on. Definitely still
Apologize
processing
there. I
something.
switched streams and didn't realize other people did not.
Sure, we're going to see some interesting racing after seeing the qualifying and those lap times. It's going to be good.
I honestly think D-High's a sweeper, but I gotta go for my boy AJ. But I think we got a sweep coming tonight. I was saying at the beginning when we were talking before you got kicked out of the official ring over there. D-High's AJ and Connor. No, but it's funnier to say it that way.
Yeah, I just like to say they didn't like me in there.
He got the boot.
The top 3 qualifiers, they have all ran this car in public lobbies just to run it.
Which is
and I think I've actually seen Kevin in that car too.
Pretty brave, because definitely not something I would find myself wanting to race. So we're going to see green flag here go soon. There goes, green flag. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Now it is. There we go. Green flag. Yeah, he was trying to probably give him a clean angle. Whoa, Kevin buries it in there. Takes 2 positions. He takes 2 positions with that ballsy inside move. Oh, AJ gets sideways.
Oh.
He saved it. Yeah, he got a little bit sideways and found Toxic's front bumper.
And I think that's one of the reasons why we root for AJ a lot. He catches the stick at times. Quite a few times he catches the stick.
That's my favorite game, is catching the stick. I'm over here like a dog.
Oh, AJ, or not AJ, Kevin
Fetch the stick.
Too far
Fetch the
inside
stick.
and caught them tires.
Kevin's trying to find that line, but he might be overdriving the car a bit. Ramrod finds that position.
Oh, AJ got almost for third, but also for last.
That's it, boot him.
It was a surprise visit. We had expected to run it, so we were trying to do it.
Yeah. Yep. I think 3 commentators does they make it interesting. Kevin's still fighting. Him and Carter Ramrod going at it. Kevin takes him for the moment. Now Ramrod overtakes him again.
He kind of threw his ass out there a little bit.
He did too. There's almost 2 corners that they're almost. Kevin's a little bit quicker in, and then Ramrod's a little bit quicker in the other ones.
You got AJ. He caught right back up though. He is there. One mistake from Kevin, and AJ will be on him.
He said, "Don't forget about me." A lot of racing left to go. I mean, whoa, Kevin gets a bit wide. A little bit of a mishap. AJ takes advantage of the mishap.
I do know one thing with Toxic is he doesn't like to be as clean as he can, so he plays off a lot and not to get into him.
Oh, absolutely. He waits till the very end and the last moment too.
We got 2-by-2 battles everywhere.
Yeah, even AJ's right there on Kevin, not too far off his pace.
And
oh, D-Highs. He gets sideways. Ramrod gives him a little bit of shove.
No, the trick with the 2 out front is they're both very defensive drivers. D-Highs
Absolutely. Oh, Ramrod gives him a push.
It's because he caught the wall and it kind of slowed him down.
Oh, Ramrod finds the inside though, tries finding the corner, and D-High shut the door, said, "I don't think so." But look at what, I was going to say, look at what happened though. We get AJ just hauling ass coming up after his mishap at the beginning of the race.
I think Carr actually saved D-Highs. They both tried to cut in a little bit too far, and Carr saved him from the corner.
He did too, but then Carr being there, I think D-Highs also kind of said, I'm going to maybe shut this door on you a little.
Yeah, and that's what caused that they're both going inside, and now
Yep.
this, and it was a beautiful reset by car.
AJ loved all that happening though. Ends up getting second position.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Kevin's not giving up
Jesus.
anytime soon though. He's right there banging on his bumper.
6 are still right here.
Yeah, you were saying that, and I looked back and seen that.
I mean, look at the lap times too we got going on.
That's
Holy
what I
shit.
was just doing.
Wow. Look at the lap times.
Half a second.
Whoa.
Within a half a second of each other.
The whole track. That's impressive right there.
Oh,
Some
AJ
damn good
catches
times amongst the
inside
group.
line. Car jumps up for Kevin with a beautiful move.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh! Big mishap.
What
We
is
might see our
going
first
on?
caution potentially.
That's what I was thinking.
They're both grouped up so tight trying to...
No, no caution was called. Really, nobody was to blame on that one. It was kind of just a little bit of mishap on all ends.
We got our first two 36s. I was getting it.
Damn.
Hambone and car ramrod.
He said, "Don't forget about me, announcers."
So I said they're all still right together.
Oh, car catching it.
Hambo
Hambone with a little
cranking
help. Kevin on the outside.
Oh, Hambone up to third.
Hambone, I think, has figured out this car a little bit.
AJ's having trouble letting D-Highs get some space, so it may be hard to catch D-Highs
Oh,
unless
there's a
there's a
caution.
caution.
That is a caution.
Oh, definitely heard that one. I didn't witness it, but I heard it.
I didn't either because I was sitting there talking about it. D-High's gonna love it because he's got air. And yep.
I didn't see the caution, but I definitely heard something happen. As soon as you mentioned it, it was like, that's what that sound was.
Ramrod got those inner tires pretty hard, pretty violently.
Ramrod's been racing
Oh,
awfully
no.
hard tonight. He's leaving it all out there on the track.
Isn't he up there towards the top for points?
Oh yeah, him and AJ are fighting.
I'd say, I don't know if I'd race that aggressive, though, it only being this early on. I think I'd just go for consistency. Coming from the consistent rookie division leader from last year.
Hambone up
But-
the second.
With how tight the times are, you can't do that with these times.
4
True.
wide to the hairpin. Oof.
And you know, D-Highs is loving seeing that.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
but I don't think he likes Hambone on his rear. He's got the fast lap of the race right now. Good
I think
running.
D-Highs does like having a competition, though. That makes him a bit faster.
Oh, car ramrod jumping back up to fourth.
Like you
Looks
said,
like a
D-Highs
slide
is a
down
bit of a
there.
defensive driver, and I think that makes him faster when he's in defense mode, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
It
look
does
at these
because it slows
six.
it down too.
Absolutely.
Still nose tail.
Oh, AJ putting his nose in on him. Take a second. Try to take a second. Oh, split second. Hambone slows down and everybody kind of got him.
Toxic back up
Toxic.
in here. Real close.
Definitely
quarter
deserves
race.
to be up there.
Yes. And we're still just outside, not too far outside of well, about a second in between this is the slowest time.
I'm sure these guys, even though they're
Right now.
bumping doors and battling back and forth, they're having a blast on
AJ dropped down to a 37N.
All
Oh,
right.
damn car.
Ooh, he's definitely racing aggressive, man. He's leaving it out there on the track.
He's racing hard.
Well, he has a really hard entry into the hairpin, I noticed that. Like, he tries to set it sideways and get in there really hard. While everyone
Especially
else
this
is
car,
trying to
too.
do
It's hard to be able to pitch it like that.
I do notice myself a car ride race a lot of like we throw our ass out there.
Yeah, and I have a tendency of doing the same thing, too.
Ooh, AJ trying to give the bump and run to Hambone.
He's not giving up, yeah. And I'm sure D-Highs is liking that, though, because he's slowing down Hambone a little bit.
Oh, when it gave him the bump, it gave him a little speed too.
It did, but I still think Hambone's playing a bit on the conservative side, trying to, keep AJ off while trying to reel in the leader.
I think Hambone is a very conservative driver from a lot of the racing I've seen in the 3 weeks. He's
For sure.
pretty relaxed.
He almost races like Toxic in a way.
He does.
Just when he finds his groove and he wants it, then he'll race for it. I've noticed that quite a bit with him.
Ramrod's got his hand full with Toxic back there.
Here comes them last couple laps, so he might be done waiting. They're going to start racing now. We're going to see some moves maybe happen or some more aggressive racing going.
Gavin beating his qualifying time at 36.951.
Oh, Hambone got the inside.
Ooh, barely slowed him down just a smidge. Oh, D-Highs gets way sideways in that first corner, but he ends up saving it.
And then
D-High's down
Ramrod
to 36.7. Hambone's still not doing
Still with that fast time. He's had that fast time for at least almost 10 laps now, I think.
Everyone besides AJ is in the 36s right now.
Wow. And that's pretty crazy, too, seeing that he's in third. So that definitely shows that he's being really consistent with the lap time like that and still being in third place.
It seems like, unfortunately for Kevin, he ran that one fast lap, and he hasn't been anywhere close to that since. It don't seem like. Because AJ's been consistently
Overtakes AJ right there.
since.
Kevin takes over AJ. Ends up making the pass stick. They're fighting for that podium position. Oh, Kevin goes way wide off the track. He saves it. Oh, he saved it, but Ramrod and AJ get around him. That was a big mishap on Kevin.
Hambone's trying to find his line to see if he can reel in D-Highs.
It's like we're going to have Ramrod and AJ battling for that podium position.
AJ got faster, but still did not break into the 36s, unfortunately.
Ooh, very close.
Hambone turned a faster lap with a 36.5.
Ooh, he ends up shaving off $100.
He sees that leader and he wants his chance.
Ramrod's fighting for it. AJ's going awfully fast this lap. This might be his 36 right here. AJ's flying on this lap. That might be a 36 there. Yep, there's that 36. I knew that was awfully fast by him. It looked clean. Wow, yeah, look at that. The whole lobby throwing down 36s. Damn. You can definitely tell this division's a good group division, and these, all these racers are well placed in this division by far.
It took 15 laps for him to separate.
And when we say separate, that's not much of a separation at all.
No.
D-Highs manages to hold on for win number 2. Hambone's going to squeak out his second place. And he gets to 36.4.
Oh.
Wow.
Holy shit. On
shit.
the last lap, you're not hitting the brakes coming to the start finish line, so you're going to be a little bit faster if you got to get.
And he wanted he wanted that point too. He said, "I'll take that at least."
Right, Hambone with a nice fast lap there. That's awesome.
We get another sweep. I think these sweeps are getting out of control. That's it.
Well, I'm gonna go for my first win tonight, hopefully.
Better not win. You better sweep.
Alright, now stay in here with Parky. Oh, who's going to torture me all race long? Hey,
yeah.
I can actually have the stream up and we can have 2 points of view.
Yeah.
Alright, so
that'll be a good one.
With the winner of the race, and then get ready for the semi-pros.
Yep. Semi-pros is going to be thrown for a loop too.
I did not bring him in.
This is going to be interesting.
Parky!
Yeah.
The
There he is.
Sweep of the night.
I called the sweep.
Oh, yeah.
I even brought your broom. D-Highs, you left your broom on the track.
Shaking so hard.
He's like he's got Parkinson's over there. That was good race, D-Highs.
Shake like it's no tomorrow. Thank
I
you.
mean, you did have some consistency going, but there were some damn good lap times getting thrown down behind you.
Oh yeah.
Hambone, he turned it up
Hambone
at the
was
end.
rolling. Yeah, he figured out the car and was coming.
There you go. Yeah, what did you think about that, though? Your suspension ended up working out for you.
15
Yeah,
laps.
it worked, but it was a tiny bit on the bouncy side.
Was it? You had to end up working the car a bit more than you wanted to?
Oh yeah. Because
Okay.
certain spots of the track, like going around the guardrail, there's like little humps and dips that
Yup.
I never even knew
Especially
was
on the
there.
inside. If you catch them ones, now you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think I
because when we was
done.
doing the one pace lap, my car, even on a two suspension, I bottomed out on the rear end.
Really? Wow. Yeah, that's one of
Yeah.
them tracks. You definitely got to fight that car around there, especially that car. By all means, that was a lot of fighting you had to do just for that dub there. But that's definitely a good win on
Yeah,
your
if it
half.
was me
Good
racing
racing.
this one, I probably definitely would go with a three suspension.
Hell yeah,
Probably wouldn't go softer.
for
Alright, well,
sure.
congrats on the
That was
sweep.
definitely the hardest one of the night.
Yeah,
Congratulations
I'd
on the
agree.
sweep. Keep that
Thank
momentum
you.
forward, and good racing.
Yep,
Thank
some
you.
well-deserved points right there. Good racing.
Hey,
We'll
so
move on to
far,
our
if you
semi-pros. We'll
can
have
throw
the
me on
stream back up.
spectator unless there's too many.
Zero.
I'm not in the semi-pro point.
Yo.
One.
Oh,
You gotta invite me. I'm in the
Yo.
pro
Oh yeah.
division still.
You're gonna go ahead
All right.
and race official that one. I'll be right back, Parky.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't mind.
I'll,
I
I'll stop the
like racing.
broadcasting.
And get me into it because I'm not in
All
the
right.